Hey everybody, Lair Farmer 73 here. I want to know if you guys remember this. I know it's hard to believe, but this thing actually has turbo boost on it. Yes, actual turbo boost. Now I dare you to try to pick out which frame is turbo boost and which frame did I speed up. It's going to be hard to tell. That was the Varla Eagle One in that video. Well, Varla reached out to me and they said they liked the video so much they wanted to see how I like the Varla Eagle One Pro with a lot of new upgrades to it. So without further ado, I want to give a shout out to Varla for sending us out the Varla Eagle One Pro. So let's get this bad boy unboxed and get it outside and see how it compares to the Varla Eagle One. There we go. Okay, let's see what's inside the box. First off, we got our owner manual and warranty, charge brick, all the tools we need to put it together, multi-tool, our little thumb bell, our LCD display screen, and 2 security keys. So the Varla Eagle Pro is 99% put together already. All we have to do is attach the handlebars and attach the LCD screen, and we're gonna do that right now. So as you can see, we got it all put together, and now we're gonna take it for a test drive. But before we do, let's check out the differences between the Eagle One and the Eagle One Pro. Even from here, you can see a lot of differences, right? The Eagle One, the first one, is gonna be hard to beat. I gotta really emphasize that because I really love this, okay? One of the first things you notice soon as you get on here is the wheel size. Look at that. Total difference. It's like double wide and double as tall. The fenders, this is a more solid fender, where this one was just plastic. On the Eagle One Pro, it came with a rear light. Now this had the grip tape on the board, which I did like. It was okay. But this has the Eagle One Pro has a much wider and longer base to give you more room when you're standing on it. Here's one that I really like. Hydraulic brakes. That is nice. That is a nice add-on. And of course, the front light. With the Varla Eagle One Pro, it comes with a headlight. The Varla Eagle, it did not. So I had to just go ahead and throw one on there. They also made the foldable handlebar a lot stiffer. This one was a little iffy on the old Eagle One. Don't get me wrong, it did great. It really did. But this just makes me feel a little bit better because you screw this in, you turn that in and tighten that, and that locks both of those together. And on top of that, you have a kingpin just in case that fails. They made it so on the old Eagle One, you had to turn the key. You needed a key to this. Turn your key on, and that'll get your power up. And now you cut on your display screen. And this is how you activate everything. Here's your throttle, your trigger throttle here. On the Varla Eagle One Pro, we have another readout screen. But this way, we also have the power button over here. And when you hold that down, and the screen will come on, the display will come on. There it is. And it is asking for the security key. And it should come right on. See, there you go. So you want to keep that on you at all times. We also have a thumb throttle. That's everything. I really like that. So that's right there, so I don't get my brake confused with my throttle. We're gonna go ahead and take the Eagle One Pro out and take it for a ride and see how it handles. I really love the Eagle One. So if the Eagle One Pro is better than that, it's going to be hard to top. I can't even figure out how it could be better. Looks better, feels better, but does it ride better? So let's get on this thing and get riding. Now, before I go, I'm gonna say one thing. Please be safe. These things are really, really, really fast. Put on some kind of headgear. If you don't do nothing else, put on some kind of headgear. They are fast, and I gotta admit it, okay? You are hauling. I'm a big guy, and if this thing can get me up to 40 and 42 mile an hour on the Eagle One, I don't know what this one is going to do, because it's rated at 45 miles an hour. So let's give it a shot. Okay, first test, we're going downhill. I'm in mode 1. This one sits up a lot higher. It's taking the bumps a lot better too. Wow, wow. Nice suspension. Much better suspension. Okay. Now, something I'm noticing right off the bat is the turning radius on the steering. The handlebars don't turn very freely. You really gotta muscle them. And the only thing I can think, you may have to do that because this thing is so powerful and so fast that you may have to go ahead and have a little bit of tension on that steering, because things can go bad real fast if not. We ain't going in that mousetrap. Yep, and you can't get out. It's good to have a scooter. Excellent. Look at that. We beat it. Ooh, you gotta be ready for that. Gotta be ready for that. Ooh. Goodness. Whew. Definitely needed my headgear on this one. Here we go. Here we go. This is my shot. This is my shot. I'm gonna do a speed test and then I'm gonna call it a day. Mode 3. Now I do see the benefit of the stiff steering, because on the Eagle One, if you take your hands off that steering wheel, you might be in some trouble. This one, you can take your hand off and be okay. And it still is holding up. This suspension is awesome.
No scores here, and a wild second half coming in the conclusion of the
All right, I guess that's gonna conclude our test. So I guess that's it, you guys. The Varla Eagle One, it's a beast. It's definitely a beast. Now, with the Varla Eagle One Pro, there is a few things that you need to get used to if you already have the Eagle One. Much stiffer steering, but I see why it's stiffer, so that's not a bad thing. You are hauling. Now listen, I'm 250 pounds, okay? And if it's getting me up in the speeds of the fastest I was going was 37 miles an hour. I don't know if I recorded it or not, but I'm almost scared to go too fast, faster than that. So anyway, the stiffer steering, I see why it's stiffer steering. The bigger wheels, the suspension is way, way better. Suspension is incredible. But right now, I love it. This is high quality professional equipment right here. And the stuff that this thing can do, the suspension is really tight. That's for going off-road and everything else. So I tell you what, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get on out of here. But right now, loving the Eagle One Pro. I have no complaints about it besides that thumb trigger thing. Other than that, I think it'll work out. What you guys think? Put your comments in the comments below. If you are interested in the Varla Eagle One Pro, I can save you some money. Look down in the description box and that'll be the code for you. That's my code. Go ahead and click on that and that'll save you a lot of money, all right, if you're thinking about getting one of these guys. So everybody have a wonderful day. Lair Farmer 73. I love you guys and I'm out.